Push record.
Okay, that's a good thing that people need if we wanted to actually record something.
Needs
a
need.
I think that all people need a thing. And hello and welcome. My name is Ben.
And I'm Nate.
I'm Joe. This sucks.
This is Trivial Trivia, and today we're presenting you with a special episode. Instead of our regular main topic, Florida Man movie review, we're doing 3 movie series, you could say, because my movie is the the second original Batman.
Happy Batman Day, guys.
Yeah, that one with a...
This movie will be dropping on Batman Day.
So there's a lot of Batmans. The original Batman movie came out in 1966, and it's the Batman the series, the movie, which had somebody. I forgot.
Batman the animated show is better than that, my guy.
It was only 3 seasons though.
I agree.
But it did have Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Oh, that guy was kind of...
Yeah.
I need to see that.
Joker. Ugh.
He's one of the best Jokers.
Wait, who was the guy who played it in Suicide Squad? Joe Leto?
Joe
he
Leto.
was the worst. I
He
think
was probably the worst
Leto.
Joker. Jared
Leto.
Jerry or whatever
True.
you said. But yes, back to the chronological order. So the first one is the 1966 Batman the series, the movie. And then after that we have the original Warner Bros.
Warner Brothers.
Batman series. We have the first 2 is the Batman, which is Michael Keaton's Batman, and then the second one is Batman Returns, again Michael Keaton's Batman. Then the third movie they switch it up from Tim Burton directing, he was the first 2. Then they change it to Joel Schumacher, I believe is how you say his name. He directs the next one with Val Kilmer as the Batman, and then they switch it up again and have again Joel Schumacher is directing it, but George Clooney takes the mantle as the Batman.
What a weird guy.
Which is the worst live-action Batman movie ever, with a rating of 13% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Crazy that you chose it to end it.
Well, I'm doing the original Batman series. Then after that, we have the Dark Knight. No, Batman Begins. Joe's leading the Dark Knight series. Then the Dark Knight. Then the Dark Knight Rises. All Christopher Nolan movies. And then we have Nate doing the Robert Pattinson standalone movie, which will someday be getting... I don't remember who directs that one. But it's going to get a sequel later on. It is. Well, I mean, no, it's not forgettable, but it's my least favorite, if I'm going to be completely
Least favorite
frank.
Batman?
Yes.
Really? Have you watched it?
Yes. Actually...
Surprising. Actually, not surprising from you.
No, I would still prefer the George Clooney Batman. Even though it was terrible.
What?
It's just, it's
What?
funny because it's just so stupid.
You're so
What is this
goofy.
guy talking
But
You
there
like
were
watching dumb movies over
there
good
were more
movies?
villains
Whoa.
in the George Clooney Batman and Robin movie than there were in Robert Pattinson's
Well, it's just one.
The Batman.
To defend him, he's only made one movie.
Yeah. Well,
you're talking about like 8 movies.
No, I talked about 4, but in George Clooney has one movie. In that movie, he has Poison Ivy, Dr. Freeze, and Bane. In his movie, he has the Penguin and Catwoman.
And the Riddler.
The Riddler.
Wait, who did I say?
Catwoman's not really.
Oh,
a
the Riddler. I
villain.
forgot Penguin was in that movie.
Count
Never
Catwoman
mind.
as a villain.
Then they're tied with that. Well, yeah, it was technically before she was a villain, but she was still bad. It's
She was
just
like
it
a
wasn't.
chill.
She hadn't
She was just
become the official Catwoman yet.
the Forte hot wife character.
Whatever. But yes,
Wait, is that Joe Biden, bro?
no, Michael Keaton.
That's actually what I thought when I saw it.
Batman.
That's actually what I thought when I
The
saw it.
original, except for unless you're counting 1966, the original one, which came out in 1988.
That's why it looks so old.
Michael Keaton.
Well,
That was a cool one.
to start things off gently, my Batman's the best.
Gently.
I win.
No, that's not your name.
It's
bald-faced lie.
I mean, the thing is, like, your Batmans, they relied a lot on, they had to do a lot, they had to fight a lot of people all the time. They had to, use their aggressive interrogation, not interviewing, and a lot of violence. Not killing, obviously, just violence.
No, they all killed. Fun fact, this is unless you're counting Ben Affleck's Batman, the original Batman series is the most Batman killings of any Batman series. Which...
That's why I love Christian Bale. He never kills anybody.
He did.
Yes.
Several people.
No, it's kind of...
The only person he officially killed was Harvey Dent, but he led to the death of other people, either intentionally. No, not intentionally.
They weren't straight on killings. They don't count as killings.
No, they weren't direct killings. Like he let Ra's al Ghul die in the first The Batman Begins, and then there was other people. I can't remember who it was. I watched a video on this that he let people die, but the only person he actually killed was Harvey Dent. No, I'm thinking about the older Batmans. Yeah, he killed one person officially, and he led to the deaths of many other people. But Michael Keaton's Batman killed almost 30 people over his 2 movies. He's
definitely a terrible Batman.
Yeah, what a bad
But
Batman.
Ben Affleck's
He's
Batman's
just promoting
worse.
the killing.
His Batman actually looks somewhat like the comics. He's
Ben Affleck?
not... No, Michael Keaton's Batman. He's supposed... The Tim Burton portion... The Tim Burton movies, the 2 ones with Michael Keaton, those are the most traditional comic book interpretations, except for the Batman killing part. But the costumes, the characters, the way they interact with other people, those are the most comic book movies.
I would disagree. I still think the Batman really captures the... I think, as Batmans go, he is like the most accurate Batman.
As a detective portion.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the most
other
detective.
parts, it's
See,
not.
that's the thing is, like, you guys have very similar Batmans in a sense. Robert Pattinson played a very different Batman. Like, he didn't have to, like, he relied on intimidation. He didn't even have to go, like, half the criminals he didn't have to deal with because they were scared of him. They were scared of what would happen if they did do something. So he was able to use fear, which is a very common Batman tool.
Yeah.
He used it better than any other Batman has before.
Have you seen the original series? They used it pretty well, especially Michael Keaton. He strapped a bomb to a guy, threw him down a shaft, and then blew him up.
Oh my god.
That's pretty fearful.
That's kind of cool, actually.
He threw a guy down a bell tower in the first one.
I like this Michael Keaton Batman.
It sounded kind of cool, I'm not going to lie.
That's why I like Michael Keaton so much. And that's why I was so happy when they brought him back in the Flash movie. Didn't see the movie, but I would only for Michael Keaton. Because he is such a good Batman. It helped make the movie better because it was Michael Keaton and Batman. Yeah.
True.
Were you saying something?
I would...
Okay. Not you, of course.
I mean, Joe, how do you defend Christian Bale against Michael Keaton and
How do I defend him?
Because you do have the fan favorite.
So, to get into me, let me just prepare my speech that I had prepared. So basically, my Batman is actually, I think, the most, como se dice,
What did you just say?
I don't know what you said.
I'm sorry, you guys aren't Latinos like that. But
Neither are you.
it is the most, I think...
Whatever.
Bro, what's the word? It's like realistic.
Lore
It's more
accurate.
realistic. It has a lot of realistic
That's
elements to it. Like,
It's Christopher Nolan.
where do you in your Batman movie? Where does he get all his gadgets from? You probably don't know.
He makes them.
It doesn't tell,
That's-
though.
The
It
thing
just
technically doesn't
shows.
specify, but it's
In-
a lot of him.
In my
just
Batman,
designing
he just gets it from his company, which
Which
is very realistic.
And it has Morgan Freeman, which is awesome.
Which is the best.
That does add to it a lot.
best-
I love Morgan
the
Freeman.
best cast member on any of these movies, Morgan Freeman.
I wouldn't say the
It's pretty debatable.
best.
I think
He's a really good actor.
The best voice you can hear in the whole
best
world.
supporting character, possibly.
Who would you say is the best?
Yeah, I would give
Character
best
or supporting
character.
character?
Best character, I guess. Best actor.
That's really tough.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd call him the best actor. He's not as versatile as some of the other actors. Like, he can play... He's not as funny as some of the other people. Like, in the second... No, it's...
Good thing
the
Batman's
Val
not a
Kilmer.
comedy, people.
Well, in the Val Kilmer Batman, that was supposed to be a comedy and was actually funny. And Jim Carrey played the Riddler with Tommy
Well, that's
Lee
exactly
Jones
why
as
it's not a
Two-Face.
good Batman, because it's not
It was.
encapsulating what Batman is.
Yeah,
Batman
He's a dark-
did have
Dark,
funny parts.
grimy character,
Have you ever read the comics? He was kind of funny.
but that's not what people know Batman as. Normal people
Bruce
don't read
Wayne's funny.
comics.
Batman himself, not funny.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
Bruce
yeah,
Wayne,
no,
Bruce Wayne's got Riz.
Bruce Wayne is just
He's got money.
Dumb, he tries to act like a dumb, rich.
Not
No.
dumb. Never did he hack dumb.
Okay,
I don't think he ever
no,
pretended
but
to
he
be
wants to look dumb.
Why?
like look like he couldn't possibly be
Like,
Batman.
there's Bruce Wayne, and then
So
there's
plausible deniability.
There,
is that
there's
what you're
Bruce
saying?
Wayne, and then there's smart Bruce Wayne, and then there's Batman. Oh yeah, my Bruce Wayne, my Christian Bale, he plays 3 different characters. He plays the rich homie Quan, Bruce Wayne. He gets all the women. He gets definitely confirmed the best looking Catwoman.
I disagree.
I would agree with that.
I disagree. Zoe Kravitz.
I don't
Zoe
think
Kravitz
she's that
is just
great.
a little bit too.
He's racist. I'm already gonna say
No,
that
that's
he's
nothing to
racist.
do with him.
Dude, he was though. He was about to. He was about to.
I was not
Okay.
gonna say that. I was gonna say she needs to grow her hair out. And then his Batman character, you know, he gets in that deep voice.
He does have one of the best voices, guys.
He has the Batman voice, and then
I have
he also
heard, though,
plays
that
also
the
plays
fact that he does that
smart
is
Bruce
kinda
Wayne when he's talking
He
to
like
Alfred.
changes his voice every time he talks.
I think it's a good idea. So
It's
it
a
helps
good idea,
disguise
obviously,
you.
but like
George Clooney's Batman sounds like
that's
George Clooney.
that's where I will understand why, because that's what all our Batmans kind of do is they do the voice. That's where I see Ben Affleck's Batman being like, he has like the electronic mask, which makes his voice like that, which makes more sense than just changing your voice.
That makes sense. I haven't seen any Ben Affleck movie. Ben Affleck Batman movie.
I
I saw
haven't
Good Will
either.
Hunting.
That doesn't. It's not Batman.
It's
But
Ben
I
Affleck,
see.
though.
But that's not the point. The point is that your Bruce Wayne. I think Christian Bale's
Bruce
is
Wayne's
the best
easily
Bruce Wayne. The best Bruce Wayne. My Bruce Wayne though is
Yeah.
smarter than your Bruce Wayne.
How?
Robert
I
Pattinson
don't-
is way smarter.
When does it
He's-
show,
he's-
my guy? He took like 3 hours to solve one mystery.
It was the Riddler.
Yeah. he's
The
good.
Riddler was supposed to be an impossible to solve mystery.
And he's supposed to be the world's greatest detective.
Also, on top of this, this is about Robert Pattinson's Batman is supposed to be super young and just beginning his work. Like he's only been around for like a year. Christian Bale's supposed to
That's
have
why he's
been
so
doing his thing
creepy.
for a minute.
Except for
Eventually.
Batman Begins.
Except for
Batman
Batman
Begins, that
Begins,
was
yeah.
the beginning of Batman.
That's why it's called Batman Begins.
So in that movie, he has less time than Robert Pattinson. But in The Dark Knight, it's after.
And The Dark Knight is a
I
beautiful
think I
movie.
remember. One of my
And to
favorite
bring in The Dark
movies.
Knight, the best villain of any Batman movie,
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger,
Joker.
Joker.
Honestly, I think Jared Leto's... No, kidding.
No. It's Heath Ledger's Joker. Way better than...
Jared Leto is just way sexy.
What?
He gives the Joker a awkward vibe.
Awkward vibe.
A lot of inspiration from the movie came from A Clockwork Orange, which...
For Jared
awesome
Leto?
movie.
Who's
No,
that?
Heath Ledger's
Okay.
Joker. A really bizarre movie. I watched like half it. I'm like, this movie is bizarre. Hence, Heath Ledger's Joker is crazy. Mentally disturbed, we'll say, because according to the Joker, played by Heath Ledger, in that movie, he's not crazy. He's not.
Yeah.
It's a line in the movie.
He's not crazy.
I would argue...
I'm not crazy.
I would argue, though, that the Riddler, top 3 Batman villain.
Are you talking about all the Batmans?
Yeah, all the Batmans. I mean,
I don't really know your villains.
we're eliminating all your
well.
classical villains. I don't think any of
You're
your villains...
eliminating them?
Yeah, except, I mean,
The
Jim
Penguin
Carrey...
was good.
Jim
Danny
Carrey's,
DeVito?
Jim Carrey's Joker was probably...
Riddler.
Riddler?
Riddler.
Sorry.
Jack Nicholson's Joker, though, beats the Riddler 100%.
My Riddler?
Yes, 100%.
Wait, who?
Jack Nicholson's Joker. He's the original
Oh,
one.
Jack Nicholson.
Unless
did
you're
play
counting
the Joker.
Caesar Romero, who was in the 1966 Batman, the
You're
series, the
not- you're
movie.
not counting that.
He had a mustache, refused to shave it, so they put makeup on over his mustache, and in
Wow,
closer
way-
shots,
way to
you
get
can
in the
actually
part.
see it.
Way to get into part while
So-
Heath Ledger died
Wow,
for his
so the
role.
prod...
No, but okay.
But I will say, though, is that... Going back to what we were saying about the smarter Bruce Wayne, smarter Batman. I mean, mine's supposed to be smarter. He's the detective Batman.
Yeah, I'd give him that.
Also,
Give
on
him
top of that,
intelligence.
your Batman let a few people die. My Batman never let a single person die.
Yes,
really,
he
except-
did.
oh, sorta.
The cars
Oh, yeah, how
chasing
about-
scene, he let so many people
Let
die.
So many people die.
He would actually be, if this wasn't
He
a
would
real
actually
thing,
be.
he would be considered an
Would
accessory to
be
murder.
An accessory to murder.
I mentioned that in the movie that he was an accessory to murder.
Yeah.
But
The official thing is that he never killed anybody, but legally he killed at least 10 people.
Yep, he's definitely
Throughout
a pretty
his-
terrible person.
Letting people die, kind of thing.
Robert
Like his
Pattinson,
accessory.
vampire gone bat.
that's actually pretty good.
I like that.
I don't know,
And
just-
to get back to my Batman, the better one, we're talking about Batman movies, superhero movies. My Batman movie led the superhero genre. It made what superhero movies are meant to be. It started the Marvel
yeah.
series.
Well, this is DC.
Yeah.
Batman's
I know,
DC.
but it influenced
It
Marvel
did help.
to
But Iron
today.
Man started
You know, back
Marvel.
then there wasn't many good superhero movies. Most of them were pretty bad. And then, you know, Batman came out, and then Iron Man came out later. It was main influence of, you know, it's just a big influence. It's like this Batman movie, to put it in perspective for younger people, I'm representing Kanye West. He's representing Travis Scott. Kanye West is daddy to Travis Scott. The end.
Yeah, but
I don't understand. the analogy.
but Travis Scott has been making better albums recently.
Kanye West hasn't dropped albums recently.
Well, we had a couple Dondas right there,
I don't know.
and I think Travis
Scott has dropped
dropped
way less albums.
Yeah, but it's been I think Travis Scott's been the better artist for the past couple years,
And
which
you
would
know-
mean is that from now on, as of the moment at least, who knows if Christian Bale came back and made a movie, maybe he would be the best Batman. But right now, no.
I don't see.
You'll
And
I
this,
guess
this,
we'll
that goes,
never know who
that
is
goes
the
in
best.
hand in hand with Robert Pattinson. He made the movie. Now he is the best Batman, I would say.
I don't know.
And it can't be argued otherwise until maybe Christian Bale came back and made another one. Maybe you could say that. But right now, Robert Pattinson is the best Batman. You're
Except-
long gone. I'm sorry, buddy.
What are you talking about? I
They
have
said
way
that,
more actual villains. There are like 7 villains in this series. It's amazing.
That's
First movie,
unrealistic, though.
we got the Joker, and I think there was another villain in the first one. Don't
Can't
remember.
remember
what it
his
was.
own. The
Danny
Batman
DeVito's
is
Penguin,
a way more
Catwoman.
boring movie.
Which
The
one?
other
This one's
is
very
one.
boring.
Christian
Yeah,
Bale
very
keeps
boring.
you entertained. That's why there's so much action. That's why he's constantly fighting people.
True.
Because to make it a funner movie, you know, Robert Pattinson just kind of sits around trying to solve a mystery that he can't really solve because he's kind of dumb. He's a dumb, emo kid trying to be Batman.
So you're you're putting your Bruce Wayne, or your Batman against my Batman. You're putting Christian Bale against Robert Pattinson.
in a fight?
No. You think
In a fight,
who's
yes,
going
I
to
would
solve
take him
the
under
the crime first?
I guess we'll never know.
Yeah. But if it was a street
Robert
fight, he would
If it was a
100%
fight,
win.
Christian Bale would
100%
stomp
win.
you.
100%.
I mean,
Christian Bale is definitely way better. What is that like?
Skill.
Fight knowledge. Or
But you know-
something?
but you know
like
how-
the way
you know
he
how-
scaled that building and
But
stuff.
you know how
Yes.
Batman always wins his battles is with being smart and preparing beforehand. If I have the smarter Batman, then I have the better Batman.
That's
for
not how
preparing.
fighting works, though. It's technique. He has technique.
Yeah, but if I prepare well enough beforehand, because I have the
Wait,
No,
smarter
but he
Batman,
has
pull out on
years of technique. Technique beats
I have a whole
intelligence.
company to build
we don't know if
gadgets.
Robert Pattinson has technique. We actually didn't see if he
Exactly.
had
That's
technique.
why he would
Exactly.
win.
About to.
Okay, well, our camera's
What-
about to die.
But what's crazy?
So,
What's crazy is that
We gotta
Christian
wrap
Bale
it.
is the best Batman.
Robert
That's
Pattinson's
not really
the best
crazy.
Batman.
That's
I mean,
common knowledge.
He's only
Christian
had one
Bale's
movie
on
and he's
top.
already better
He's
than
not.
both of these previous.
I don't
ones.
get like where he's
Debatably.
pulling this from. He's just saying he's best Batman. He has no evidence.
I've
My
shared
Batman
some
made
evidence.
superhero movies. He
The
made
Dark
superhero
Knight is the
movies.
best superhero movie rated
Thank
of
you.
all time.
Rated.
Exactly.
Yeah, which
Critics
means
get
it's
a lot of things
better.
wrong.
No,
I'm not saying they
it's
got
not
it
critic-
wrong.
It's
I'm saying
critics,
critics usually get
audience.
a lot of things wrong.
It's the
Didn't
Golden
they-
Globes, the
didn't they rate the
Oscars,
Batman
all
good,
those
though?
awards. They did rate it well, just not as good as the Dark Knight.
Yeah, see,
Nothing
maybe
can
they
beat
got
the
you
Dark
wrong,
Knight.
buddy.
Well, you guys let us know. You guys let us know
Yes.
which one you like more.
So
would
if
you
it's
rather
not Robert
go?
Pattinson?
Would you rather go enjoy Heath Ledger for 2 hours or watch emo Batman girl for 3 hours? You let us know.
So
And
yeah.
that's the end of the story.
Comment,
Good night,
like,
guys.
share, subscribe. Head to our website. Check out our merchandise. All those cool things. And we will bring you another episode sometime after this. Because we do it every 2 weeks. You'll see it again. Goodbye.
Be the best Bruce Wayne you can be.
But the ones that live long enough to become the villain are the ones that die first.
No, that's
What does that mean? What does that mean?